Hi guys, welcome. Wherever
Hello.
you are in the world, we just want to say hello. Thank you for watching today. There is actually only two of us today. Our beautiful Charlene, who's just behind Nicole in that picture there. She has been caught up with her role in the SES. And shout out to you, Charlene. You're doing an amazing job coordinating.
Amazing.
Yes, it's a huge job, a
Mm.
massive job in Darwin, and she's got such a big heart for the community, and she still manages to run a digital business, an online business, as well as her community job, and spending time with her family, kicking back and enjoying the beach without the crocodiles.
Her beach has crocodiles. Mine does not.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. I just can't even imagine being on a beach with that thought that a crocodile's just behind me. I don't think I would. I don't think it has the same relaxing appeal to our
No,
beaches.
no. I was at the beach on Sunday, and not once did a crocodile cross my mind. Um, you know.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Today we're going into we're revealing an inside look on what it's like to be a business owner and marketing online. And I've got some questions. Nicole doesn't even know what questions I'm going to throw at her today, which is exciting. I like this very much. Okay, Nicole, this is going to be fun. Can you share a personal story of a major breakthrough in your business?
Oh, major breakthrough. Let me think. But I have a couple to choose from.
So cheeky.
So I'm actually going to talk about the last 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks. So I'm someone who creates vision boards, and I like to plan and I like to organize things. And then I just give it to God. And in the last 3 weeks, I have resigned from my full-time role and wanted to spend time on building my business and making life amazing for people throughout the world.
Yeah.
And this week, someone has decided to become a business owner and has come in really strong, really passionate. They actually had a coaching call with you, Lee, earlier this week, and on the same day they decided, yes, this is exactly for me. And I'll be honest, like, she's only really been looking at this properly, like watching the webinars and everything in the last couple of weeks. But she's come in really strong, really eager. And I think previously I was always driving things and I had to be in control of things and all that sort of stuff. Whereas at the moment, I'm like, I just know that this business is going to change people's lives. It's changed mine. And yeah, when you were having your coaching call, like, I just sent you a message to go, have a great time. Like, whereas I think in the past, I've probably more been thinking, oh, I wish I could be there, or I was there, or these sorts of things. And now I was like, just go for it. So I was working my full-time job.
Your words were, Leanne, I've got a piece about this.
I did. Yeah. And not only was I blown away when I got a message about, this wonderful person buying in, but they've decided to do it in a really strong way, which is fantastic. And talk about breakthrough. And my heart is just like I'm obviously excited, but my heart is just like, yeah, the breakthrough is, this is the reboot. We're in the year of the reboot with our business, and here it is. This is it.
So I just love the way, excuse me, I just love the way it played out for you. Because the reality is, a lot of the blessings that come in this business for people is when they're traveling overseas, they're with family, doing something wonderful that they love to do. They may be doing a passion project, And
Yeah.
they're not actually present. And the automated systems and the support and the everything that's structured
Yeah.
does the work for you, and you come back to these amazing blessings. Or you get a notification in the bank, you've just received a blessing in the bank. I just it was a blessing actually to do the coaching call for Alison, this lovely lady. I think for what got my attention with this situation was that her strong why. She has clarity. She understands that if you don't change something now, you're going to be the same way as what you are, 5 years from now. You're still going to be set that same treadmill. You're still going to be going around and around and around if you don't do something different today. And she really understood that. She understood that very well. And she's so determined. I'm so excited for her, actually.
Yeah.
Her clarity is so clear on her vision.
That's so good, because that is one of the big things that we work with people on, and we continue to work. Like, it's not just a once-off thing, like we work on it, but she's jumping in and she's already at that stage, and then it's like next and next and next. I just can't wait. It's just going to be a fantastic year. It really is.
It'll be a real pleasure to see her succeed and go through the milestones, and because we get that beautiful insight where we see somebody new come into the business. They're all starry-eyed. They're almost got a romantic idea of how it's going to play out. And then, you get into the routine, and sometimes it's go fast and go hard, and, a lot of celebrating. Other times for some people, life happens, and, it might be a slower journey. But you see people going through these moments where they learn a new skill. They feel really good about it. They have a blessing, and it evolves, like their person evolves. And it's so nice to see that sparkle. You get up in the morning, you've got something to live for. It's just something that's
you have
inside.
a purpose.
Yeah, a purpose is a great word for it. So my next question. Alrighty, let me just find it on this computer. Now, Nicole, what does your support network look like? Excuse me, I'm a bit croaky tonight. And how important is your community in your success?
Wow, my support network. Well, obviously the person I'm talking to right now, hello, like, I wouldn't be here without you. And that is in my business life and my personal life. You're my person. And
it's a pleasure.
I can, like, all these people up here and here, like, these are my people as well. But we have a huge community, and in the reality, in the last year or so, Leanne and I, our schedules are so different. I'm available when she's not available, unless it's late at night or early in the morning. And so it's been a bit more difficult for us to catch up than it has in previous years. But there's always someone throughout the world that can help us, and I can ask questions, or I can offer them help. But we have, like, projects running all the time, and these projects are places where we can share our knowledge, but we can also learn new skills. And that's been a really big part of my life as a digital business owner. And I would say in the last 3 months, 6 months, it's leveled up again. And I've been learning so many things. I think at one stage last year, I was kind of like I was leading a lot of things, and I just need to take a step back from leading, because I just need to learn. And so it's interesting, that sort of dynamic. And it's like, I just need to sit underneath and listen to some amazing things. And it's happened the whole time, but sometimes you just find, someone, and it's like, oh, I love their stuff. I'm just going to soak and teach me things. And it's been amazing.
Yeah, nice. So, Nicole, you said like in the last 3 months, how has that been different um, for you in the last 3 months? Is there something in particular that's really expanded that for you, or?
I have personally done a lot of work on myself in the last year. Like there's been a lot of changes in my life. Not all of them were great, but I've clawed my way through them.
Yeah.
And I think I came to a stage a few months ago where I needed to decide, am I going to keep going for my business or am I going to put it aside? And like not pack it up or anything, because you can just put it aside and come back or whatever. But like I was really struggling, and I've done this life coaching course and all these different sorts of things. And I just really came back to where my heart is. And I can see that I can combine life coaching and this business together and really make an impact on the world. Like I actually see myself as a world changer because I can help people see their future, what they want to be doing, and help guide them to get there. Like this business has the things there. And I can't say it was any one thing, but there was just, I guess, a moment, and it's like, okay, now I'm just going to step into this. Yeah. But I had to be open. And there's been lots of different coaches that have been, not lots, but a number of different coaches that I've been talking with, and opportunities that have come across my path. And quite often I go, oh, there's just too many things. I need to focus on this. But I've taken some of these opportunities, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this because I'm worth it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. And I think that's a big thing for.
So do you think it's a mind matter as well? You've taken that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, I'll be really open with everyone here. At the beginning of last year, I was in a really bad place. I felt like I'd been abandoned, and it was just so hard. And I knew I had to like disrupt things. So Leanne is sad because I moved away from her, but I did the right thing for me.
Yeah.
Because I needed that disruption, and I needed that. Yeah, I just needed it. It was just the right thing. Like, as hard as it was the right thing. And it would have been so easy just to pack up and just not talk to anyone, not do anything. But I didn't. So I've been doing the work on myself, which is also the work that is really good for a business person to do, because there are so many people out there going through the same things I've gone through. There are so many people out there that, I wouldn't, I'm not perfect. And I don't know anyone that's perfect.
No,
so don't wait for perfect to start things.
Perfect's boring. Let's just put it out there right now, right?
There is no perfect. There is no perfect. There is a mirror. There is something that people put in front of people. They put on their socials and, oh, that's not perfect. But you know what? I actually love it when people cry. I love it when people are authentic. And it's like, do you know what? No, that was rubbish. Whatever that's happened, that was rubbish. Let's acknowledge it and work our way through it.
Yeah, definitely. Don't stop it. Don't dwell in it.
Yeah,
for sure. I hear you.
So, and for me, like a lot of my getting through my things is helping others. Like Leanne and I ran a conference last year, which was epic. There's another one coming up in a few months.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my God.
2 months even now. And 2 months exactly. And it's it makes, like, there's a light inside me, and it's like, oh yes, we can do this, and it's like, how exciting if we have new business owners in the next 2 months, so many new business owners, so they're going to come along as well. And I mean, I just love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about beautiful people.
Yeah, she's right on time.
Hello.
So Kim said, I'm excited to see you both soon. Absolutely.
Yeah, Kim's one of these amazing women that like also helped run this Gather and Grow conference. And seriously, we couldn't have done it without you, Kim. Like, you are just amazing.
I think even just talking about that conference, that event, that's all part about the support network, isn't it? Like it's one thing to be able to connect with people from all over the world online, but then when you come away and you actually meet face to face, first of all, you feel like your family. You've known them all your life.
Yeah,
we're so alike. We get so excited about connecting and learning from each other, and it's just the vibe is definitely so tangible. Like it's electric, really. It's so exciting. Oh, Kimmy, I love it. Love you both so much.
Looking forward to hugs, Kim.
Absolutely.
Hugs, photos, great food, great conversation.
Some dancing's got to be in there as well. Oh my gosh.
When I'm dancing.
Absolutely. Now, there was something else that I wanted to ask you in particular about community as well. And one thing is, it's one thing to have a community, but if you don't use it,
oh yeah,
then you're not going to get the benefits of it, right? So what I would like to say to people is like, especially those that have already got a business with our system, is how you'll be saying, well, how do I connect with people? And I'd like to say to you, just ask a question. Go into any of the forums in our forum channel, the Flock, or in our community platform. Go to a group and ask a question and start to talk to people. And it's that simple. That's simple. Or join a project like a live challenge or a one reel a day challenge, or just grab a couple of people from the community and say, hey, let's be accountable to each other. We're going to do something a day and talk about it. That's how you start to build up relationships in the community.
And our business, like our business community, actually has these daily drop-ins now. So you can actually learn, you can talk to people from all over the world, you can ask those questions every single day. And I think for me, like when I first started, it was actually hard to ask questions because I'm like, there was this thing with my mindset, and it's like, oh, I don't want people to think that I'm stupid or I don't want people to think that I don't know things. And I'm like, mate, get over yourself. That's my ego talking. Let's just like learn as much as you can and say, like, just ask for help. Ask for help. I think these days we're so used to like texting or sending messages or whatever. And sometimes it's like, we just actually need to say, can I just talk
Let's
to you?
have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So Nicole, like today we had the Millionaire Mastermind, which is another really great way to connect, and it's like the electricity what am I trying to say? Like it's the petrol to your car or your electricity to your car these days. We've got a hybrid now, and so the electricity, plug that baby in, and it goes a lot further. But if you're not connecting into these resources, then you're not getting energized. You're not getting the new skills that you have and things like that. Now, Nicole, we had a Millionaire Mastermind today, and they released a brand new course for the community, which was all about AI. And it was about faceless marketing, like how to not necessarily show your face. What do you think of that, first of all? And do you use AI in your business?
Oh, that's hilarious. The reason I'm saying hilarious is because I sent Leanne all these pictures earlier today because I was playing with stuff. Okay,
If only I
Millionaire
was prepared,
Mastermind.
I could show those photos.
I didn't get to see all of Millionaire Mastermind because I was still like in my full-time job and doing other things. So I saw part of it. But the face, I actually really like the faceless idea of like doing page. Like if you don't want to talk to people, which is quite hilarious because I initially said I would never go live, and within a week of being a business owner, I've gone live. I personally find benefit in being live, and so people can actually know who I am and understand me and know I'm authentic and real and I'm not a bot or anything.
Yeah.
But to have that option there, at least to get started, like to have, you know, that faceless sort of thing. I've seen a lot of faceless things recently as well. So like in my head, I'm like, when I finish working, maybe I can do another page over here that I can do just all faceless stuff because I think that would be quite fun. I don't know how that would go, but you don't know until you know. So why not test it?
Yeah.
So have a look. And AI, I mean, I currently haven't been using much AI except for every now and then you put up, I'll put up one photo or something. And this afternoon I had a little bit of fun because I saw an app and, you know, I paid $1 for a week. So I'm like, I'm just going to do all these different things. And it did these bulk pictures. So I just uploaded like 8 photos. Like, and when I say bulk, you might not see it because of my background. Like I've done so many that do any of them really look like me? No. Maybe a couple. I mean, this one looks like me when I'm really cranky. And I did have purple hair last year. But up until now, I haven't really used it. I will use the photos. I'll use like ChatGPT. I'll write a script and then like I've sort of been training it and I'm like, well, now can you just make this better or something like that. So I find that it's a way for both me and the AI to learn more. And so I do use it for those sorts of things. The images, I mean, I put a funny post on my page a couple of weeks ago and I said, what's wrong with this picture? It was like a cartoon picture. And someone had like, I had 3 hands and Leanne picked it up, which was hilarious because it's just not very good doing hands. Yeah. But there's technology there. So use it and yeah.
I think like anything, like if you're using it right, then it's a real blessing. Like, and it's the integrity that comes behind it, right? It's having integrity to still tell the truth and have some fun with it and
But it's kind of like people used to say the same thing about calculators. Or don't use a calculator because, you know, your brain won't work or you'll do what. But it's open your brain to other things. And using a computer, like honestly, like I was the first person in my small country town to get a computer when I was in primary school, and I was the bee's knees, and people come to my house to use our computer because computers just weren't around as much then. So whereas now, like my son is like, couldn't even imagine not having a computer available 24/7.
I remember when Georgia first was using a computer, she was less than 4. She would have been 3 years old, and she knew how to get the computer on. She knew how to go to her favorite shows or, you know, games. And Mum just sat there watching her do it. And she said, I don't even know how to turn that thing on. And here's George, she's turned it on. She had found a way around the computer. She found the app that she wanted, and off she was going with it at the tender age of 3. And you just, it's just a different world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now,
And
Nikki,
it's just looking at things with open minds.
yeah, definitely. Okay, talking about open minds. Now, the last week or so, I have been doing a journal, and it's my grandmother's life, and it's like little questions that I've been asking every day. And thank you for you've been sharing some of your journey as well. And the question actually for tomorrow, I thought I would ask you today, and because it's a really fun one. And this is the question, Nicole. So let me just get it up on the screen. I've prepared for this. If you have ever rebelled against your parents, what was the issue and the outcome? Isn't it a good one?
Look,
Mom, here comes the confession.
my stories aren't as good as some of my siblings, but I see. Mostly, I'm a good girl. Like, so I am. I think, I was naughty, not naughty. Like I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really rebel that much. But I would think maybe it wasn't even rebelling against my parents. Yeah, no, I'm just a bit of a
You're just a good girl.
Yeah, like well, not all the time. Like I did sneak out and go. Like I was part of this like theatre group in high school, and like the community theatre, and everyone was older, so they were all going out dancing. So I did go out dancing at nightclubs before I was 18, and drinking and things. But by the time I was 18, I'd given it all up because I'm like, I'm over it.
You're over that
I
now.
had about 4 years where I didn't drink at all, and it was just like boring Nick there. But no, yeah, but I don't even think Mum and Dad ever knew.
Come to think of it, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, no, don't.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
my rebelling might have been when my parents split up, and I took one side over the other, but then I still was the person who was trying to get my sister to talk to the other person for 12 months. So
yeah,
I just don't like.
Always the peacekeeper.
I'm a peacekeeper.
Yeah.
But
maybe that's what it is.
What about you?
Well, actually, I did rebel. You know that song, "Girls Just Want to Have
Fun"? I asked my mum this question on the weekend, by the way.
Well, my mum was really against getting our ears pierced, and it was always a no. And when I was 16, my now husband, my boyfriend Scotty, took me down to the chemist and got my ears pierced. And we came. Naughty. I know, so naughty, right? But much better than my brother. My brother rebelled and got a beautiful tattoo. I'll have to get the photo to show everybody. He's going to love me for this. But it's actually really, really lovely. It's like a jaguar cat, a big cat on his shoulder. But my mum was dead against anything like that. She hated the earrings. Earrings weren't.
I'm just going to say, I was there when your daughter got a tattoo, and you were horrified.
I am, and I still am. And both my daughters have got tattoos. Nick, my son, hasn't got a tattoo that I'm aware of. Who knows, right? But but my girls have got them, and it's the way they express themselves, and they love them, and they're happy. So you know what? I love them, and I love to see them happy. So Mum's just got to bite a lip, and it's done now. And they're happy, so that's the main thing. But that
I've just thought of when I rebelled. I rebelled and I went to church. Like I swapped churches. I went from a Catholic church to
Oh,
like a Pentecostal
oh,
church, and that was a big thing because
that's a
my
big thing back
grandfather
then.
was in charge of Catholic education and
Wow,
things.
that's a
But
big
I
rebellion
was 16 and
for a little country kid too to do something like that. Woo.
well, I was on the coast by then.
The coastal kid. Well, on that note, thank you so much for sharing some time with me tonight, Nick. It's been a real blast.
Yeah,
I've
it's
loved
been
getting
fun.
to know you a little bit more. See, some of these things I didn't know about her. And we've been friends for over 24 years, 23, 24 years now. And yeah, so it's a pleasure to spend some time. Now that she's in the Gong down at the beach, living the life that we dream of. And yeah, here I am in Sydney, just still dreaming and designing that life. It's going to happen one day.
We can jump in the car and just visit. That's fine.
Exactly. But you know what? If you don't do something different today, it's just gonna keep on being the same old, same old. So you've got to
That's
do
it.
something different. And I love this lifestyle. I really do. So thank you so much, Nikki. You're amazing. Guys, if you want to know anything about digital business, we're open books. Just ask us. Just ask us. And we can give you our introductory pack, which includes a link to a live webinar. It also includes a link to a replay so you don't have to wait for the live. You can then also ask to go and check out the learning page. It's a learning group page which has all sorts of testimonies of people who are running a business and how they've found the business system for them. And you'll actually see Nicole and I on that page. Some of our posts are up there. And look, honestly, it is an amazing experience. I know you'd be blessed. If you are coachable and you love to learn, then I recommend checking out this one. Enough from us. Have a fantastic night, day, wherever you are in the world. Love you to pieces. And we will see you again next week with Charlene. And Charlene, shout out to you. Thank you so much for everything you do in the community. We think you're amazing.
You
Good
are
night.
amazing. Bye.
Absolutely. Now I've got to press the end. See, if I can do it, anybody can do it.